Things right.
Nope. We're not back. We're not back.
We're not back?
Oh, we're back.
We're back. We're back. Whoa! Make sure to like, subscribe, comment below. Watch till the end. Episodes every single day.
Yes.
All right.
I've got to do this, so I'm back here. This woman is another key to solving this case.
Do you really think so?
She was Adrian Andrews' mentor a long time ago. But she was suddenly called away by a different show. Became one Coida's manager. And then, a few months later, Celeste Impacts died.
But her death was ruled as suicide, right?
Yes. But there's still one riddle you've yet to solve.
A riddle?
The suicide note. It went missing. No one could find it.
A suicide note that just vanished, huh?
Miss Impacts' death was most certainly a suicide. Of that, there was no mistake. However, we could not find her suicide note. That is when the police began to suspect that someone had hidden it.
The suicide note? But how do you know Miss Impacts had even written such a note?
There was no solid evidence. However, we did find traces of ink on her right index finger, which makes the likelihood of a suicide note very high.
But who would hide such a thing?
The police think that it was Mr. Von Coida himself.
The victim?
It was the one who found her body, which makes him the only person who had a chance to hide her suicide note.
Mr. Corrida had his own manager's suicide note? But why?
As long as her note is missing, any speculation beyond this is meaningless. For now, I think you should look this over. This is the suicide report. Part 1, anyway.
Part 1?
Suicide report! Deceased Celeste Impacts found by one Corrida.
Was her suicide not hidden? Note hidden. Question mark.
Is nautical nonsense be something you wish? SpongeBob SquarePants.
I don't like to look through the reports. I like suicide reports even less. First of all the reports that have multiple parts like that one. That has 2.
2 parts?
What you just handed me is the first part of the report. Here was the second part.
The second part of the report is about an attempted suicide? The attempter's name. It's Adrian Andrews.
Miss Andrews? What did she do?
She tried to kill herself? She doesn't seem like the kind of person to try to kill herself, though.
You think she's a strong career woman? That's just what she wants you to think. Adrian Andrews had a certain secret she's always trying to hide.
A secret?
The dependent nature. That's what she's really like on the inside.
Miss Andrews. Dependent? Talk about the exact opposite of what that woman is. What's this about Miss Andrews having a dependent nature?
Adrian Andrews' attempt at suicide was a few days after the death of Celeste Impacts.
And
why did Adrian Andrews think about committing suicide? Because she had apparently lost her will to live.
Lost her will? But why would she...
Her pillar of strength, her mentor Celeste Impacts, is gone forever. That's why.
Why would that...
Is this what they call following someone to the grave?
After her attempted suicide, Adrian Andrews started attending counseling sessions. She's someone who needs a person with whom she can trust absolutely. And when she finds that person, she'll do anything she can to keep them near. Without such an anchor in her life, her crippling anxiety stifles her ability to live.
And that's the nature of her dependency on others.
But Celeste Impact suddenly committed suicide, well before her time pitch dark, as according to Adrian Andrews herself.
Then that means her super confident attitude...
It's all A facade. She's only copying her mentor's behavior to hold herself together.
How terrible.
Attempted suicide report.
Adrian Andrews, reason, shock from Celeste, impacts his suicide.
Suicide. Oh my.
Suicidal.
That's so stupid.
Super suicide.
Suicide.
Oh, Miss Andrews is here. It looks like she's talking with someone.
That's Francisca Von Karma.
Miss Von Karma?
What are you doing here?
Well, see, I'm his lawyer, so...
Keep on pulling the cord with your leg.
I have not pulled a damn thing.
You did?
It is not moved.
Yes.
1 fucking millimeter.
It has.
On my lap.
It has.
Dude, show me how.
You pull your leg like this, like that. See? See? It's unhooking. You see that? You hear that? You hear that everything's like disconnecting? That's what's happening. See? See? Well, don't keep on doing that. The catch is left of him. See? That's what happens.
Fuck your weak ass cords.
Well, that's not my fault. It's a micro USB.
You can't expect me not to fucking move.
Micro USB. Those travesties upon this world.
Yeah, well, fuck them, dude. We need to wrap this in fucking duct tape or something.
You've got some nerve following me around.
Following you?
That's you, Miss Von Karma. You're the one doing the following.
Pearls.
You're always following after that Mr. Detective with a little beard.
Me? Following after Scruffy. Don't make me laugh. Let me show you something interesting. The girl.
What is that?
Electromagnetic receiver. I planted a tracking device on that detective. And with this, I know that fills every move.
So that noise we heard was this receiver? I feel really sorry for poor Detective Gumshoe now.
Now then, let's stop wasting time. Adrian Andrews! Yes? Think hard about what we just discussed. Understood? Alright.
What were those two talking about?
Miss Andrews? She seems a little dazed. Is she?
Why was Juan Corrida murdered? If you ask me, I think you know the reason he was killed. Why are you hiding things? Don't you realize you're putting Mr. On-Guard's life in danger by your actions?
Why do you ask questions for which I have no answers? The truth is, I was not that close to Mr. Corrida.
You were not that close?
That's right. I've never been good at being intimate with another person.
You're not good at being intimate with another person? Somehow I highly doubt that. Did you see me move?
No, it's coming up right now. You have to choose evidence.
Oh.
You idiot.
Well, you looked at me like you were like, I'm gonna fucking kill you.
Well, no, I looked at you like, what am I doing?
Somehow I highly doubt. Do we have like her sex tape or something? How are we supposed to prove that she can be intimate with another person? No, I'm just kidding.
Uh-huh. What was that? She was being...
Oh, because she was, you know, dining with him. You know.
She was not... You're thinking of Matt On-Guard.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
She was dining with Matt On-Guard.
Yeah. She's dining with Matt On-Guard, so that's intimate. But that doesn't prove that
she's his manager.
It's true, I guess. That one. Yep, there we go. Boom. Love scandal.
Oh.
Ta-da!
You did it. I can't, I'm surprised you took that long to think about that.
You and Mr. Corrida had an intimate relationship, did you not?
A silly third-rate tabloid article. If you even had half your wits about you, you wouldn't believe such rubbish.
Well, it seems quite a few people have already bought into this story.
As to be expected in a world filled with crooks and liars.
Note to self, stay on her good side.
In any case, I despise interpersonal relationships like that.
I see. However, what if there was a need for you to get close to someone?
Me? I did get close to Mr. Karina. As if there wasn't ever such a need.
Didn't you get close to Mr. Karita for this person's sake? Oh, for, yeah, the, person who killed herself.
Celeste?
Celeste, yes. Celeste Impax, your mentor.
How do you know about Celeste?
Miss Impax? She committed suicide, didn't she? But it looks like no one knows why. Right before her death, she was Juan Karita. Wait. Right before her death, she was Juan Karita's manager. Okay. So I believe you got close to Mr. Karita so you could find out more about her suicide.
You have a great imagination. You may have a future yet as a slimy muckraker for a putrid third-rate tabloid.
Miss Andrews?
There was no mystery surrounding her death. None. It would be pointless for me to force myself into a relationship for nothing.
Is that really true? Was there really no mystery at all? I don't believe you were completely at ease with the way her suicide was resolved.
Why?
Because... Well, okay, we'll go back. She wasn't... Well, okay, so she wasn't at ease. Where's the one that says shock? Shock from Celeste. But yeah, because she tried to kill herself after it. She wasn't at ease.
Well, we're talking about how it was resolved.
Oh, well, the note was with the manager, not her, right? Isn't that something that was like, what the fuck?
Sure, the suicide note is gone. It's missing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Right.
It's missing. Nobody.
Yeah. What was the suicide note hidden? Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
Miss Impax's suicide note was never found, was it? It looks like the police were under the suspicion that someone had hidden it. Like maybe the person who discovered her body, Mr. Karita.
What?
And Miss Andrews, I believe you thought the same thing. That is why you became intimate with Mr. Karita.
I've sat by quietly and listened to your insulting rambling long enough. It's true that Celeste was my mentor. However, allow me to say this again. It had nothing to do with me. I didn't even know that her suicide note was never found. I'm a person who doesn't care about what goes on in the lives of others.
That's the impression you like to give. However, I don't think that's who you really are.
What?
I have evidence that says otherwise. This is proof that Celeste Impax was someone very special to you. Because she tried to kill herself over the death. Miss Andrews, you nearly went through with it too, didn't you?
Went through with what?
Ending your life. Miss Andrews, you look and act like a very strong woman who has it all together. You don't ask for anyone's help, relying only on yourself.
Yes, I've been very independent ever since I can remember.
However, that is all just a lie, a facade. You've always searched out people on whom you can depend on.
That's...
You were dependent on Miss Impax, weren't you? Which is why, when she passed away, you lost everything you had!
Stop! When Celeste passed away, so suddenly like that, I died a death of my own. But, no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't stop thinking about what had become of her note.
You must have heard about the police report. The one that said the police suspected Mr. Karita of hiding Miss Impax's note. You heard about it and thought to recover it from him by getting close, am I right? If that's the case, then everything changes.
What do you mean?
topic did we start this conversation on again?
It was, why was the victim killed?
Exactly. Somehow, Miss Andrews, it seems that you have become the one with a reason to want Mr. Kurita dead.
Me?
Miss Impax was everything to you. And then she died. You would do anything to find out why she killed herself. Even commit murder.
It's true. I'm a woman who can only live in insecurity. I'm physically small and I don't really have a lot of self-confidence. I pushed against all that, though. I've tried to live strongly. Never wanted anyone to find out the truth.
Miss Andrews.
It's one thing. It's the one thing I wanted to take with me to the grave. It was my secret. And then mine alone.
I'm sorry.
You probably think I'm a worthless human being right now, don't you?
Please, Miss Andrews. All I want to know is the truth.
Why are you laughing at me? After Celeste passed away, I heard that someone had hidden her suicide note. That someone was one Kurita. Celeste. Without her, I became scared. Everyone seemed like they were out to get me.
So you got close to Mr. Kurita to recover her suicide note, correct?
Looks like the tabloid reported the truth after all. Ironic, isn't it?
Well, like they say, where there's smoke, there's fire.
They purposely add fuel to the fire. Keep the celebrity world burning. But as for the suicide note, I didn't and wouldn't kill anyone for it. It just doesn't suit me. That's all. Well, that's enough for now. I still have some work to do, so...
I understand.
Oh, I have one small favor to ask. I attempted suicide. I'd like for you to keep it a secret.
Miss Andrews.
I found out about my weakness. I would sooner choose to die than live.
Alright, I understand. We'll keep it a secret. Miss Andrews, I guess she's the overthinking type. Probably never says anything without carefully thinking it through first.
Thank you for your discretion.
Mr. Nick, can I ask you something?
What is it?
Miss Andrews has been playing with that card in her hand since a little while back.
Card. Yeah, I guess she has. Miss Andrews, what is that card you're holding?
Huh? Oh, this? I don't quite know. It suddenly appeared in my handbag.
What is it? It looks like a seashell?
That's what it looks like, doesn't it? I honestly don't remember owning this card. Where did I pick it up from?
Her not remembering something clearly sounds like it would be a rare occurrence.
Well, I must be off. I leave this on guard in your capable hands.
Well, I think we've gathered about all we can.
What about Mr. Maya? Is she alright?
Oh, Pearls. She looks so worn out by all this. She hasn't slept at all and has been walking all over the place with me today.
What's wrong, Mr. Nick?
Let's go back to the office for a little while. You're really tired, right?
No! I'm okay. Really. I'm fine. I really am.
You don't look fine to me.
So, what now?
Well, we did find one thing out for sure. Miss Andrews has a motive.
You mean Miss Impact's suicide note?
That's right. He was also the one to discover the victim's body. Clever.
It's Nick, the transceiver!
Hello? Riding Coal offices.
Mr. Attorney, you're not answering a phone.
Maya, where's Maya?
As I promised, I have not gone within a few feet of her this whole time. Yeah. Which is why, I suppose, she is absolutely famished.
What?
So I just you win a quick acquittal, my friends. At any cost. Wouldn't you agree?
Wait, Maya! Let me hear her!
Very well. Ask my...
Maya, is that you?
Sis! Ask my sis!
Maya! Damn it, he cut me off!
Maya said, ask my sis, didn't she?
Sis. What does she mean by that? Come on, Phoenix. You're a hopeless one.
It's the wrong voice.
Wait, who's I supposed to be?
I'll read your lines now. And you'll find out.
Sorry. Ah.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Yeah.
Mia! I have a message from Maya, so come, ask me anything you want about her. How's Maya? She's safe. For now. This kidnapper was one to keep his word, it seems. Glad to hear she's safe. Mia, how did you know? As soon as she was locked up, Maya called for me. I read the note she left, and I gathered as much information about her surroundings as I could. You know you could use spirit channeling like that? Pretty smart of her. The kidnapper! What's he like? I don't know. Apparently, Maya went to answer a phone call at the hotel and was drugged there. And she didn't see the face of her attacker. Maya's locked up in a very dark place right now. I'll tell you everything I heard when I was with her. When you were with her?
I'm starving. I could really go for some apple pie. I mean, at a time like this, sweet's the only way to go. I have to stay positive. He promised he wasn't going to kill me. I'm not going to die. Sis, I wonder if you're with Nick right now. What's this? Looks like there's a lot of glass bottles here. It means I feel like barrels. I'll pass. But I'm really hungry and not really thirsty. There's all sorts of things piled up here, but too dark to see. Ah, drat, it's locked. The store's locked seems easy enough to open. On TV, the hero always uses a plastic card or a stiff piece of cardboard. Then click, it magically opens the door. I wonder if there's a card like that around here I can use. Huh? Someone dropped a card here. Looks like a business card. There's no name on it. Picture of a seashell, I think. What a strange card. Ah, that's it! A shell card! If I use this, maybe I could get the door open! This might be my key out of here. I had a feeling this card might be useful. Such a genius! Alright. If you excuse me, Mr. Kidnapper. I did it! Okay. I'm getting the heck out of here! I shouldn't keep Nick waiting. Avoid. We'll see what happens.
In the next episode! Modern also make sure to like, subscribe, comment below,
Do all
hit
that
that bell.
stuff! Ooh!
Oh man, next time we're doing the trial!
Woo! Oh god. My voice is dead.
Same, man.
Yeah.
Same.
But we gotta keep on going for the fans. Alright. I love you guys. Okay, I don't know. It was giving me like pre-cum or whatever. I don't know what that was.